story about what's going on. So there's a few things happening. So one thing I came on to address actually was the situation in Wyoming. So there's this big thing happening in Wyoming right now about me. Apparently, they're really trying to smear a teacher. They're trying to smear some people who own small businesses. They're trying to smear these people hardcore who are supporting an event that I was invited to go to speak at. So if you guys don't have me on TikTok, you guys should add me on TikTok. But know that I have a big following there, and I actually talk about a lot about education and educational points that our youth should know about history, especially the Democratic Party history that they don't. And so I do go and I kind of speak about these things at events. So the point is that I was asked to come speak in Wyoming, and I'm going to go there anyways. But this is what's coming out about me. So if you guys can see on the screen right now, this publication is from the Natrona County Democratic group, and they literally were coming for me hardcore. And the reason why is because they said that I was making a symbol in my picture like this, which I was. They have no idea what the 3% sign means. They have no idea what any of it is. They don't know that if I was just saying okay, what, which in that picture actually I was just saying okay about the lighting. And I was like, okay. And so they painted me out to be a white supremacist and a crazy person who is just supporting Trump because I believe in white supremacy, and that I'm coming to bring white supremacy to Casper, Wyoming. Which obviously, if you know me, if you're watching this right now, you've ever seen any of my videos, you're laughing to yourself right now because like, bitch, I'm the farthest thing from like white supremacy. Like, first of all, my mother's half black, and that's fact. So clearly I'm not white supremacist, and you guys already know this about me, and so I mean I don't have to even prove it to you guys. But what I am saying is that these people are going on an extreme smear campaign right now against the people who want me to go out there. Now, I'm grateful that they still want me to go and speak there, and I did send them another picture to use for the flyer. But I wanted to show you guys this picture first, just to educate you guys a little bit about that symbol. That symbol does not mean white power. That symbol simply means okay. Nowadays, it's being used by the 3%ers. Now, I want you guys to know the 3%ers use it for a lot of different reasons, and I've heard a lot of different reasons why they use it, but I can tell you that it did take 3% of the population to start the revolution in 1776 in order to gain America's independence away from being ruled by the Queen and by Britain. So that being said, we became America, not in the 1400s, not when Christopher Columbus came here. We became America in 1776 when we got our independence. That being said, that's why we do 3%, because it takes 3% of people to speak up and say something about this to save our nation, and that's where we're at right now. So that's why I rep that. Not because I'm a 3%er, because 3%er by any means, but they're not bad people. Just like the Proud Boys, they're another group, and they have their own ways of doing things and their own meetings, their own thing, whatever you want to call it. But they are not a bad people. But I'm personally not part of them or in their chapters. But I do still say 3% because I am a freedom fighter, and that's it. So, although in that particular picture I was saying the lighting is okay to the person taking the picture, literally, and I thought the picture looked really cute, and it was also 3%. So like, hey, cool, 3%. But people literally in Wyoming are fucking losing their minds right now. They think I'm some crazy. They think I'm a white supremacist. They think I'm all these things, and they're trying to say that they're bringing white supremacy. They're trying to get this teacher fired, having everybody go to the school board and saying she's supporting a white supremacy event. Here's what I see. I see that it's sad that we're to a point in the world where people cannot just have different points of view, and we have people coming and literally lying purposefully and obviously and publicly in order to smear somebody with lies just because they don't like the fact that they support the president. This is insane. These are adults we're talking about. So I messaged these adults, and this is what I told them. I messaged them at first, and I sent them my opinion of it, a little video I did, and sent it to them publicly and privately. Finally, they said, thanks for messaging us. We try to be as responsive as possible. We'll get back to you soon. As you can see, that's also a lie that they're saying, because as you can see down at the bottom here, they obviously clearly they clearly they read it, because it said that they read it at the bottom of the message, but they never responded at all. And they read it as I was saying it. And I said to them, how could you lie like a child? It's crazy. Like, why would you affect so many lives negatively with lies for political gain? It's wrong, and you know it. We're all adults. Why would you do something so negative that isn't true to get your own citizens' lives to be messed with? It's cruel and not good no matter what, and no matter which way you look at it. And if your left views and morals are so strong, why can't you just use them instead of making up lies about people? I've screen recorded and reported everything for you doing this. It's evil, childish, and downright wrong. how old are you? 15? And it's ironic that I did ask them if they're 15 years old, because right after that, I just went on the publication that they did and that they sent to people, and I said, literally, comment, I said lies. And the comments underneath it said truth. I was like, this person has to be a child. This is a teenager, for sure. For sure. Because they're the only one that would do that, right? Right? Well, I'm being told now that the person who runs the Democratic group, that group in particular, actually runs a big portion of the Democratic Party in and around Wyoming. That's bothersome because these are adults. And I went on there and I proved I wasn't white supremacist. My mother even commented on there. And my black friends that are in the movement even comment on there. Like I tagged all my friends from the movement, like everybody, I tagged from the movement. And it just so happens to be those ones are the ones that responded quickly. And even with everybody saying, like, laughing about it, saying white supremacy, come on now, that's a stretch. That's a really far. I'm a gay boy from California with a half black mother, and in my patriot group of friends in Southern California patriots, there's probably one straight white man that I can think of right now off the top of my head, and I think that's Luke. Maybe Adam, but I don't even know if Adam's. I don't think Adam's white. So I think just Luke. Literally, we're all different races, we're all different creeds, we're all different everything. Like, girl, I don't even know any, like, whatever. So it's just absurd to me, and it's absurd to a lot of people. So all my friends were on there and they commented and stuff like that. And then what they did is they still commented back with, well, they're lying about him. He is racist. Because they know me so much better than I know myself. They know me so much better than any of you know me, and they know me so much better than anybody on the planet knows me. They know that I'm racist simply because I said, okay, which to them means white power. Only when white people do it. Because if somebody else does it, which I just showed you guys, if these people do it, it's okay. Oh, look it. Most of these people in this picture are white. But to them, they have a pass. Oh, Bill Clinton didn't mean white power. Hillary Clinton didn't mean white power. The Pope didn't mean white power. And we all know Obama didn't mean white power. And I will say, I stand with them on that. None of these people during those pictures meant white power. None of them. So that doesn't mean all of a sudden I mean white power because you look at my skin color. They don't know my genealogy. They don't know that I have literally African American in my blood. They don't know that because I get it. I'm white. I know reality, bitch. I'm white. I get it. I'm white. Hi. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of my skin color. I'm proud of who I am. If I was black, I'd say the same thing. So yes, I'm proud white boy, whatever. But not knowing my genealogy is where it's telling. It's telling because these people in this Democratic group in Wyoming literally are judging me by the visual color of my skin. That is racism to the T. That's textbook racism. And I don't care about your leftist view when you want to say it's not racism, it's bias because you can't be racist against white people. Shut up. Because you can. And even by their definition, they say you can't be racist against white people because white people have a place of power. And when you're the race that has a place of power, and if you judge other people by their race and think that they're less than you, that's what real racism is. And it's impossible for disenfranchised groups to be better than white people. Well, I want to debunk that right now. By their definition, yes, they can be racist because black people are the highest earners in the entertainment industry, some of the richest people in the country. Rappers make more money than any other singer. Rappers make more money than any other entertainer. Even black actors get paid a lot more money because a lot of times they have specialty roles. So that's a lie. And when it comes to white people holding power, last time I checked, Obama was the president of the United States of America, the highest position you can have in the world. So yes, you can be racist against white people. And I grew up to never be racist. I grew up in 1988, not 1948. So I grew up in a time of equality. I grew up and I went to school with blacks, Mexicans, but I never saw racism. So I'm not gonna let you guys convince me that it exists today. I'm gonna be the change I want to see, and I'm gonna debunk that now. Racism is not a thing. It's not a thing. It's only a thing on the left. The people who say white supremacy exists, they only say exists because they see it, because they make it happen, because they believe it. So this, I will continue to say, I will continue to do when I smoke a joint, when I tell you my lighting is good, when I say, okay, when I can't talk because you're behind me, like making hand signals, like, you know, when I'm filming. I will always make this symbol because it's not a bad symbol. It's not mean white power. If you think it means white power, you're delusional and you're trying to look for W's and P's in everything you do. So girl, like, for real. Anyways, So I just wanted to touch base on that real quick and let you guys know that these people are nuts and they are trying to paint me out to be a white supremacist. And I think they're going to come and protest the event just because I'm simply going and because I responded to their crap. But I think it's going to be great because here's why they're actually mad. I'm going with a plan. My plan to go is to stand on a stage and give these young, youthful people a quick history lesson on the two parties. Now, the last thing the Democratic Party ever wants is the truth out there about who they are and what they stand for. And that's what I'm going to do. I made it my mission ever since Ladera Ranch and that success I had there. I'm going to be going around the country and speaking at events and speaking about the truth of the parties when it comes to social issues, at least. And these social issues are astonishing to know that literally every single thing in American progress when it comes to social issues was fought against by the Democrats, including gay marriage. Every single thing that made us unequal, like don't ask, don't tell, was given to us by Democrats. Bill Clinton. The very first movie ever played in the White House was by a Democrat. He played the first movie, Woodrow Wilson, and he played the Klansman. Oh, I'm sorry. They call it Birth of a Nation. Because, you know, Democrats, they take bad words and make them good words, like equality and tolerance. Well, they called it Birth of a Nation because it's the first movie to play in the White House. As if the White House was being birthed or this new technology was being birthed into the world. The original name of the movie is called The Klansman. Note that. It's important. Also, we had walking down Washington, by the Washington Monument. There's KKK members walking down during the same time as the movie because they supported it. There's a lot of things in history. I'm not going to go over the whole history right now, but I am going to be teaching people and going over it on stage in Wyoming. Make sure you guys come out and check it out if you're anywhere near Wyoming, either near Denver, Colorado, because I'm landing in Denver. We're going to be in Denver all day. So make sure you guys come out there if you guys can make it. But I'm going there. You're not going to bully me into not going. I'm not Condoleezza Rice. I'm not going to give them what they want. I'm going to show up. So also, by the way, if any Proud Boys are watching, I need security. Lindsay, call me, girl, we need to talk about this. I need some security when I go to Wyoming because I'm going no matter what. I'm going hard. I'm going to make sure I talk about it in every video I make until then. I want them to know I'm there. I want more of them to show up at the event to protest it so that when I'm on stage talking, they can listen. And I could possibly change minds. It's a long shot, but that's my goal. So come out. If you don't like that I'm going to your fucking town, Casper, fucking Wyoming, then come and tell me that to my face. Come out and hear me speak. And I'll tell you on that stage who the white supremacists are. I'll tell you on the stage how it even became about, how it spread today, and how it is an actual problem, and how we think it's an infection today. So come out and learn about white supremacy then, from apparently a white supremacist from California, a gay white supremacist, that's quarter black, like bitch, what? Whatever. Anyway, so I want to nip that in the bud really quickly. And that Democratic group is so childish and crazy, and they wear it on their sleeve. They wear it publicly. If you want to see the name of the group, so you guys go check it out yourself, I encourage you to. They're called, right here, look in the search bar, they're called the Natrona County Democrats. So you want to look them up, and they are talking about me. They've been sharing this for a couple days now. And the woman with the mic is the woman that they're trying to get fired from the school board because she simply supports the group. Now they're calling her white supremacist. There's also a taco truck and another hamburger truck. They're both small businesses within this time of coronavirus. They're trying to simply make it and feed their families. They're now being boycotted by these groups in this small town because they simply support this event. So I want you guys to note that. And I want you guys to support that taco truck if you live there. Support these people if you live there. And support that teacher because they're having everybody call the school board right now as we speak and say that I'm white supremacist, that they're having white supremacy groups. So I want you guys to call the school board and let them know how much you appreciate this teacher and let them know how much you appreciate this person. Because these people are nice, beautiful people who simply enjoy hearing truth and are wanting me to go out there so I can speak that truth. They're not bad people. They don't deserve to lose their lives. But after what happened here in Seal Beach and what happened in Yorba Linda with that girl Tia who ran through the crowd, who got that teacher fired in Seal Beach on purpose with a plan to do it and it succeeded, I'm not going to watch it happen at an event I go to because of me at all. So Wyoming, I'm coming no matter what. Hate me. I don't care. Come to the event then. Talk to me. Let's see how white supremacist I am. Anyways, so that's that. And the last thing I want to talk about is okay, my car. So I wrecked my car a couple days ago, you guys know that. And I only had liability insurance, whatever. Like when you grow up in foster care, bitch, and you don't like have like those people to fall back on to like get advice from, and I'm prideful. I'm very prideful. So don't tell me. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, you can always come to me about, I get it. I get it. I'm very prideful, and nobody wants to be a 30-year-old not knowing about insurance. So when I got my car, age 30, like, and I went and like signed for insurance, I pretended to know what I was doing, but I did do some research to try to research what certain things were. I didn't learn about comprehensive, whatever. I didn't even know that that word meant fucking what it means, and I thought it was an extra or something. I called on my Progressive Insurance. I asked them what should I get, and I got to where I got based on their advice on my lifestyle and what I do. That being said, I got liability. I had all that, and so the guy I hit is going to be taken care of. He's fine, but my car's not, and I'm not getting any of it covered. Now, here's what the downfall. The downfall of that is because of the fact that I am out of my salon suite now, and I lost that for good. I'm doing hair out of my house like a peasant, like I used to do, and and so I was doing lifts. I was doing DoorDash. I was doing Shipt. I was doing um, Postmates, and I also was doing Uber. And now because my car is messed up, I can't do either of those things. So I'm a little on the freaking out side about it, but I will manage. I will get through this. I'm a positive person. I'm a happy person. I went and wrecked my car based because I went to go simply make sure I picked up my friend so he didn't drive drunk. I was doing the right thing. This good karma. I'm waiting for it still. Like karma, come back to me. But all I gotta say is this much: I want to thank you guys so much for being there for me. And the Patriots that have spilled out their money and their hearts to me. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. You guys have no idea. And this is before I even found out that I wasn't gonna have the money to pay for it. Before I even found out the insurance wasn't gonna cover it. When I first found out I had to get it myself from Impound, you guys really went above and beyond and sent me a lot of money and stuff, and that was really awesome of you guys. And I have never felt that kind of love before, and I've never my liberal friends would never do that. Just put that way. They would never have done that, and you guys are, you guys are just really damn good people who just simply like the way I talk and like what I say, and you guys support me so much that you guys sent me money that you guys have worked hard to earn during this time of coronavirus when everybody doesn't have money. So it means the world to me. There's no way I could ever thank you enough. There's no words I could say to make that better. There's no amount I can even pay you back to make that all better. But I will try my hardest to live a life of still continue to be a good person and still try to push forward for that. But I want you to know that my friend did surprise me this morning. It felt really good to see that. But she made me, she's one of my clients. I do her hair. She made me a GoFundMe, and I was like, wow, it was really kind of taken back by that. But it was really nice of her because I read it and it made me really teary-eyed. So it was really nice of her. The way she sees me was really cool. Like that was I never really hear how people see me and their vision of me, but it was really nice the way that she sees me as a staple in my community in Huntington Beach. She sees me as like an activist. She sees me as somebody who is fighting hard for our country, and that felt really good to see because I'm not doing it for that clout. I don't care about clout. I'm doing it because I want a fucking future that's bright and nice and good for a child to be raised in. I'm doing it because I want a good country to live in. I'm doing it because I don't like this divide. I don't like the hate. I don't like I don't like any of it. So that's why I do it. And I'm not specifically. I guess I could sound sweet and say I'm doing it for you, but I'm not even doing it for you. I'm doing it for the good of just like the future for everybody. I guess. I guess I'm selfishly thinking about more about my life with it, and I know I want to live in a country that's nice. I want to live in a place that's not so scary. I want to live in a place where my money's not going to be taken advantage of. I want to live in a place where the government's out of my wallet, out of my home, and out of the way I raise my kids. I want a place that has paved roads, protected borders, and criminals arrested. And they already do such a horrible job at that. I'm not going to also give them my health. I'm sorry, I'm not. So that's what I strive for, and that's what I'll fight for. So that's why I do what I do. And it felt really good to know that she felt a little bit personally helped by me, and it felt like I was giving her some kind of strength throughout all this. And it felt really good to see because, again, I've been looking at it in such a selfish mindset that I didn't realize that some people look at it as I'm doing good for all, and I'm out there fighting for everybody. And so that was really nice to see. But she made me a GoFundMe, and I don't have the link right here. I'm on StreamYard, but I will be. I'll post it. I'll share the link and stuff. That was really nice. For the damages, they say are estimated $3,000 to $4,000, and like the frame, I guess in front is a little bent or whatever. But it's so stupid too because it still drives and stuff. But they're like talking about maybe. I'm trying to take it to a place where they're not going to salvage it and say that it's totaled. And my mechanic said he maybe know a place or two. So I brought the car home finally yesterday, and this is really sucks. It's my only form of like working at the moment, and I'm really stressed about it. But at the end of the day, this whole campaign's not ending. We have 25 days, guys. We got to get in gear. There's bigger problems than just my little car. I mean, that's a piece of metal. I'm alive. That's what counts. I'm happy. I'm very happy I'm alive. So I'm very appreciative of that. But if you guys can or want to help me out, and this is how I get to these rallies, this is how I get out there to continue to still fight and push forward. And ultimately, this is how I pay my bills and get to live as a normal human being, not on the streets. So I really need to get my car fixed, and I just put so much money into it that that's why I don't have the money right now to fix everything. But I'm not here to ask for anything. But what I'm on here to do is still tell you guys that thank you for the ones who have sent your love, and I appreciate it so much. Even if you just simply share it, like, bitch, that's enough for me. I'm happy, and like, what is a will is a way. I will manage. I'll get through this. We have 25 days. I'm not the one you should be focusing on. We need to focus on this country right now, and so that's what I'm still doing. I'm still gonna be traveling. I'm still going to Wyoming. I'm still traveling out and going to these other places. I just now, of course, have to have a ride to the airport and back. But it's good. It's good. Ultimately, it's good. Again, I'm alive. That's a piece of metal. I'm alive. When the first of the month comes, we'll shake in our boots then. My birthday's coming November 7th. I got to be happy about that. Like, there's so much in the world to be grateful for. I cannot be sitting here sad or worried about that. I have faith that people are, I do enough good in the world. Again, that karma, where are you? I'm waiting for you to come back. Like, hey, look at the bright side. My friend didn't drive drunk that night and nobody died. So, and if he would have crashed, because he was drunk, he was trashed. If he would have crashed, guaranteed something bad would have happened. So, I mean, I'm glad that ultimately it was me, and it's the blame. I'm not the one to blame for the crash as much, although my insurance says I am. Is that literally the construction that they have in Mission Viejo right now is insane. And the roads in Mission Viejo are hills and curves. If you've never been to Mission Viejo, you don't understand. So shut up and don't have an opinion. But if you've ever been there, girl, you know, you get it. You get it. It was late at night, and I was in my pajamas. I was like ready to go home. I picked up this drunk idiot. He's sitting in my car like drunk as fuck, and I picked him up because I care about him. But even our best friends, sometimes we fucking are annoyed as fuck with. Like, we're like, shut the fuck up. And that he was drunk. So it was like, and I wasn't. So it was just like, have you ever dealt with a drunk person when you're not drunk, bitch? Like, I'm not the motherfucking one. So when I crashed and I had to wait for the police to get there and stuff, I'm in these short shorts, my Ugg slippers, and I have a leather jacket on, no shirt, and no underwear. No underwear. And so I was just like, hanging out everywhere. And it was so embarrassing, but I had to fucking do it because my car was fucking smashed, and it was just a long night that night. But I'm glad it's over, and thank you guys so much for helping me and reaching out to me. And so that's that. And this video is going to be really quick today. I just wanted to go ahead and explain to you guys. First of all, I'm not white supremacist, and that whole entire publication is a lie. And you guys are probably seeing it around because they're sending it everywhere. I've been seeing it now, even in Colorado, they're sharing it. They're sharing it in the groups. I've seen it in Tennessee. I don't know. Why the fuck are you guys sharing in Tennessee? First of all, like, Democrats, why are you doing that? I'm not going to Tennessee anytime soon. Like, why? I don't get it. But I understand why they shared it in Florida. They shared it already to the American Priority Conference. As you guys know, that big conference, I was there last year. I was a speaker at it, and so was Trump Jr. Big people, and they're having it again this year. I didn't go this year, unfortunately, because I have the Wyoming event coming up, and I have other plans. But to everybody at AmFest, have a good time. AmFest is always fun. It's always all just nothing but speakers. So it's not really in opposition or anything, but it's always fun. It's just a fun vacation at the Trump Doral in Florida. But yeah, they shared it there too, I saw. Like, why are you trying to tell Trump supporters that I'm a racist when they already know who I am? You idiots. If you want success with that, go and tell my enemies I'm a racist. Go and tell them. Because maybe they'll believe you, and maybe you'll feel like, yay, more people think it. So it's going to affirm in my head that maybe he is actually racist. But you're going to be really disappointed when you meet me in Wyoming, because I'm not a racist. I don't hate people for the color of the skin at all. And you're going to hear about that when I'm on stage telling you the truth about how your party is literally racist and how your party invented racism, bitch. Your party. So I'm going to educate all of your children about how you guys are horrible people. So I get it why you're mad. Stay mad. I'm going to be there regardless. You should go and protest it so you can hear what I have to say on stage. I encourage all of you, go and protest me, please. Come and meet me. I'm also going to have shirts, so I'll sell you a shirt too, bitch. So you know what the fuck you hate and you know who you hate. I'll put my space on it if you want. You can wear it everywhere you go. I mean, I'm down. So at any rate, come out and find out if I'm racist or not. I'm going to still be in your town, and I'm going to be there for days. So if you really don't like me, I'm going to be in your whole city for days. I plan on doing a tour of the city. I plan on finding out you guys' historical parts of the city. I want to know why people go to Casper, fucking Wyoming. And I'm only going to do that in spite of you. You think I'm just going to go to my hotel and go to the rally like a normal person like I do normally? No, bitch, no. I'm under your skin? Okay, cute. You don't like me where? Where don't you like me? I'm going to go there. Do you guys have a building? Do you guys have an area where you guys have this Democratic group at? I would love to go and shake your hand and meet you, and so you guys can see I'm not racist. I would love to go and say, hi, I'm the one you thought was racist. That's why I let you know I'm not. So I will be all over your motherfucking town, whether you like it or not. And I'm not from your town. Yes, I'm going to go to a place that I'm not from. Yes, it might piss you off because you're from there and you guys hate when people come from out of town. Out of towners come. Guess what? It's a free country, bitch. I can go wherever I want. And I advocate for that. So I'm a freedom fighter. I'm going to go wherever the fuck I want. And that includes your city and your schools and your fucking homes, bitch. I'll sit on your front lawn. Unless there's a fence, because then it's private property. But like you hate me, that's why I'm going. I'm really proud to say I'm going. And your kids, if you guys hate them, you guys don't want them to see what I'm saying, then that's what I actually advise. If you want to continue your leftist narrative that's evil and bad, and that you guys want people to think I'm a bad person, then don't let them go, because if you let them go, they're going to find out the truth. And you might not like that. But if you guys want to come and protest it, I encourage you to. I encourage you. Bring your kids to that. Everybody come out and protest me showing up, please. Please. And so I'm down for that. So anyways, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I'm going to let you guys go. But like I said, in every single video, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Don't be racist. Democrats. Apparently I'm